Hey sugars, so you're in my bedroom. I did actually intend to be shooting from my office space and I wanted to have it all set up, but you know, life. Anyway, so now we're shooting from the bedroom. I mean, the lighting's pretty good, so I'm happy with that. I just wanted to do an introduction video in regards to my weight loss journey. I think it's probably best that you all have a little bit of history so you know sort of where I'm coming from and why and that sort of thing before you go on and hopefully watch my journey as it proceeds. So basically, I'll give you the background. I have 3 children. My eldest is 12, my middle child is 4, and my youngest is 5 months, almost 6 months, approximately. It's baby number 3. Look, if you remember how many weeks they are, kudos to you, honey. So I didn't need to work out after my first child. I was 21 when I had him, and the snapback game is strong when you're young. But so I didn't even do anything. I just continued on life, and I shed weight. I was underweight anyway when I had him, when I got pregnant. So the extra kilos, I think I ended up with 5 extra kilos by the end of it, which is nothing. And then when I had my second, it was 7 years later. So I was obviously a bit older, and I had her, and I didn't lose the weight as quickly as I did with the first. Realized that I'd have to work out, didn't really watch what I ate, like just continued on life as normal. Didn't really make an effort because I knew that I intended to have another child, and I kind of felt like, why should I bother doing it when I know that I'm going to put on the weight again? I always seem to put on 20 kilos with each of my pregnancies, so I knew that I would be gaining weight anyway. I intended to be pregnant again within 2 years, before 2 years, no, just after 2 years probably, but it didn't work that way. My daughter slept horrendously for the first 12 months of her life. And then she was such a busy little toddler. She was walking from 9 months, so she really was a toddler from quite early on. And she was so busy. So I knew, I just didn't end up having another one because I knew that I wouldn't be able to cope with another one at that point. And then it got to a point where my daughter was 3, and I kind of figured, look, if I'm not going to have another one straight away, I probably won't get pregnant again, because then the age gap is too much and it's so life-changing. You literally get your freedom back when they start becoming like 3, 4, where they can go to their grandparents' house and it's not such a big deal and the world doesn't come to an end. Bye! Miss you! Love you! Bye! Yes! Mommy's about to drink! Bye, children! And then to start out with a baby all over again, yeah, it's exhausting, but I did it anyway. And my middle child, was 4 when my baby was born. So now I know I'm done. We are done. There is no more babies coming. 3 was my total. 3 is how it's going to stay. So now was a point that I had to get my weight in check and get to where I wanted to be. Now, I don't want to be the same size that I was pre-pregnancy, because I was a stick. I wanted to get to about 60 kgs, which is 5 kilos heavier than what I was before I got pregnant with my daughter. So I think 60 kilos is a really good weight ratio for my height. I'm 164 centimeters. I think I've actually shrunk because I've always thought that I was 5'5", but apparently, I don't know, I did the conversion and that's only like 5'4". So I don't know what happened there, but anyway, I'm now, you know, I'm short. So when I'm bigger, it really does show on me because my frame is so little. Also, I have a closet full of clothes that I now cannot fit, and I refuse to buy too many things when I don't intend to stay the weight that I am. So everything is still in my closet, and I won't be going through it until I hit that 60 kg mark, and then I will be, you know, I can then sort through and see what I want and know what fits me, and minimize my closet a little bit. So after I had my son, I sat at about, my youngest child, I sat at about 70 kgs. I got up to 81 kgs when I was pregnant, but then, you know, pretty much straight away, the first 10 kgs came off really quick. He was about 3.2 kilos, I think, at birth. And then, you know, water weight, that was also the placenta, and, you know, the general pregnancy things that just automatically come off. I did breastfeed initially, but I stopped at 6 weeks. So I think some of that early weight come off with that too. If you can breastfeed and you want to, definitely a good thing for your weight. So after that, I set up my home gym and I thought, yeah, I'm going to get into it. But I've been shattered, to be honest, because, you know, it's exhausting having 3 children. But I set up the home gym and I started out, I did really well for like 2 weeks. And then I have family come over, and this was just before Christmas. I had family come over and I basically stopped. And then it was Christmas and I was eating whatever I wanted, and I didn't fluctuate again. I just didn't lose anything and I wasn't working out. So I've restarted my health kick. I'm watching what I eat. I am only putting healthy foods inside me. I'm not snacking. I'm trying to drink lots of water. I'm trying to work out. So workouts, I generally do short, high impact, I think the word is, workouts. So I do it for about half an hour. And I do sit-ups, weights, squats, I do cycling. I think that's it. Yeah, I want to also start to incorporate walking in the mornings after I drop the older kids at school, take my bub for a walk, because there is a few hills and stuff like that around here that I could utilize. Apart from that, there isn't much more workout stuff. I'm actually thinking, today I was thinking I need to start increasing the amount of sit-ups and think lunges and things that I can do, because I'm actually, initially I was sore with what I was doing, but now I'm quite comfortable with it. So I really have to improve that, and, you know, to push my body a little bit further. Food wise, I'm doing pretty well with that too. It's just being conscious what I put in my body, being conscious about the foods that I buy at the store. So making sure I have things that I can snack on if I need to, that are healthy, like fruit or fruit and nut mix. The rubbish truck is coming around, so that may get noisy in a minute. So making sure I have things to snack on. I did buy OptiSlim, which I like the shakes. I think I bought the chocolate, royal chocolate, I think it was called. The shakes are actually pretty good. So you're supposed to substitute out your breakfast and drink a shake or an OptiSlim product in its place. I also bought the soup, the creamy chicken soup. That was for lunch, and you're supposed to substitute out your lunch and, you know, bring in the OptiSlim product. I did that a few days. I hated it. The soup is disgusting. Like, the initial taste is actually pretty good, but after a while it just gets really salty and it's quite gross. So I think it's probably easier if you just, you know, eat something healthy for lunch, limit your portion size and just eat something a little bit healthier, which is what I've been doing. For dinner, I did do meal prep for about 6 days. I did chicken thighs because I really hate breasts. They're just such dry meat. I prefer thighs. They stay nice and juicy, and you know, because I'll be microwaving them, they're not going to dry out. They're not going to dry out as much. So I did the chicken thighs and I did a brown rice, and then I did like a mixed veggie, did all the meal prep, and I ate those for about 4 days. And I got sick of it. It's just the same thing every single day and it wasn't that exciting. So I have bought other ingredients like salad stuff and fish, well, salmon specifically, and some prawns to continue on and eat that for the rest of the week. Water, especially if you're taking the shakes and other Opti-Slim products, really good to up your water intake. I drink about 1.5 liters of water a day. If I need to drink more, I just drink more, but I try to drink about 1.5 liters just to make sure my water content, my water levels are up to where they need to be. I assume that a lot of these Opti-Slim products and stuff like that have lots of salt in it, so keep your water levels, you know, quite high. I think it's super important. Plus it's good for the skin and detoxing and clearing out all fatty everything. So water's good. And come on my weight loss journey with me. We can encourage each other and do it for yourself. You know, I'm not going to lie, I can be quite a vain person. I like to look good so I feel good, and if I'm not happy with the way I look, sometimes it does kill my buzz. So I'm doing this for myself, and so that I can wear some of the things that are in my closet, because right now I feel like I'm holding on to everything for no reason because I can't actually fit any of it. So enjoy that side of it. Enjoy the feeling of doing things for yourself, because I think it's so important, especially as women. We like to look after everybody else in our family and very rarely spend time looking after ourselves. And it's so important, you know. They always say when you're in an airplane to put your own oxygen mask on before you help others. And ultimately, this is what you're doing here too. It's so important to do things for yourself so you're feeling healthy and you know, feel good about yourself. So that then goes out to everybody else that's around you, because you're just in a better place. So you are calmer, you know, more relaxed, less agitated, happier. So it just really just spills into the rest of your life. So enjoy it, and I'll keep you posted, I'll keep you updated. I'm hoping to do videos weekly and weigh-ins and measurements weekly, so I have an accurate vlog of it. So tune in, press subscribe, you can turn on notifications, like this video, and feel free to comment below if you want to respond to anything, or you know, fill me in on your own stories, because I'm always interested. I love hearing about women and the different things that they do in their lives, and I especially love hearing about women conquering things and achieving things that they have set for themselves. So please comment below, and good luck with your journey, or good luck beginning your journey.